Hey there, Hofstra fans. Welcome to another episode of Blue and Gold Weekly. I'm your host, Kevin Dexter. It was another winning week for the spring teams here on campus, and we'll start at Schuart Stadium, where Saturday was a special day for Hofstra men's lacrosse. The Pride retired their fourth jersey number in program history, the number 13 of Ryan Tierney. The program's all-time leading scorer was back in the building, and he got to share the special moment with his family and friends. And when the game started, his dad and head coach Seth made sure the Pride got a win for him. Hofstra down 2-1 in the second when they had a long pole goal. Blake Cooling from beyond midfield, his second of the season, seventh of his career. Hofstra tied it and took control from there. They took a 6-3 halftime lead and pulled away. Joey DeYoung had a hat trick. Anthony Malika had 2 goals and 5 points. Hofstra picked up their first CAA win of the season, beating Fairfield 13-6. They'll try to make it 2 straight this Saturday when they visit Drexel. The Pride ladies took on the Dragons on Saturday, and this was another thriller. Hofstra had control in the third quarter thanks to freshman Charlie Joyce. 3 goals in the frame for Joyce. Pride led it by 2 after 3, but after Drexel rallied back to take the lead in the fourth, it was time for more Manella magic. First, the game-tying goal on the patented spin move for Nikki Manella, and a few minutes later, the game winner on the free position. 6 more goals for Manella. Hofstra improving to 4-0 in the CAA with a 14-13 win. They look to stay unbeaten on Saturday when they welcome in Monmouth at noon and celebrate 50 years of Hofstra women's lacrosse. You can watch the game on Flow College as well as MSG2. Well, speaking of winning, nobody is winning more than Hofstra softball as of late. Another sweep over the weekend at Towson, improving them to 14-1 in CAA play. Emma Fallon was named CAA Pitcher of the Week, going 2-0 over the week with 18 strikeouts and not allowing a single earned run. Freshman Riley Smith was named CAA Rookie of the Week with 3 home runs and 6 RBI over the 3-game sweep of Towson. This weekend, the Pride returned to Bill Edwards Stadium for the first time this year for a 3-game series against Campbell, and Sunday afternoon will be a special one, Alumni Day, and Hofstra will dedicate the brand new turf. Hofstra baseball dropped 2 out of 3 at Towson over the weekend. In the win on Friday, Gabriel Millara went 4 for 5 with a home run, 3 RBI, and 3 runs scored. Pride are now 5-7 in the CAA, heading into a home series against Stony Brook this weekend. The Hofstra men's golf team won the team title at the Trinity Bantams Hartford Hawks Spring Invitational with a 2-round score of 7 over this weekend, and freshman Hank Kancher won the individual title at 7 under, shooting a career-low 63 in the first round. I had the chance to catch up with Hank to talk about the win and his freshman season so far. Well, the Hofstra men's golf team won the team title this weekend at the Trinity Bantams Hartford Hawks Spring Invitational, and Hank Kancher was the superstar there that helped lead the way with a 2-round score of 7 under par. He won the individual title, won the team title. Congrats on the great weekend. What was working for you and the team so well this weekend?
Really, it was just like staying composed under pressure. I mean, having a good lead the first round definitely helped. 4-shot lead going into the second day. But, I mean, having the team that we have and all the guys being so close, it was just like a great team win overall and really helped me down the stretch.
Now, you mentioned day one, career best, 63.
Yeah.
How locked in were you on day one?
Pretty locked in. I mean, I got to 4 under going into the 11th hole, and, you know, I've never been that low in my career. So definitely just like leaning on coach for just to talk to, and then everybody like trying to keep the team in the lead was definitely the big part.
Yeah, have you ever had another round like that, whether it's competitively or just playing for fun, where you were that locked in?
No,
and
it's actually
that good?
It's funny that you mentioned that. My teammate after the round came up to me. It was like, "Is that like your lowest?" I was like, "I've never shot below 68."
Wow.
So in any round ever, so 63 was a huge accomplishment for me.
And to do that as a freshman, in a competition, I'm sure it feels really good.
Definitely.
So you shoot a 70 on day 2. You help lock up, again, the individual title and the team title. Did you feel any pressure after the 63 to come back and do it again on day 2?
Yeah, the score definitely doesn't show how the round went. So first 9 holes, I was actually 4 over par. So I was actually in second place, lost my lead. So going down the stretch, shot 4 under on the back, 31 on the back to bring the team back, and then also to propel myself to the lead.
So you guys haven't won a team title since 2024 before this weekend. What does this do for the confidence of the group to come away with the win this weekend?
I mean, we always go into everything thinking we can win. We have a really talented team. We never think that every weekend is going to go as well as this went, but we always think that we're going to win. And going into our next 3 events until conference, we got a pretty good standard to chase.
Well, you're just a freshman, so how did you transition? How has this transition been to playing collegiate golf competitively?
It's been definitely a transition, but the team aspect overall and just the group of guys that we have on the team has helped so much. I mean, it's like we're all brothers, so it's really a close-knit team, and it's helped me really develop as a player.
How about growing up? How'd you get into golf in the first place?
I got into golf through my dad, and just like going out and playing. And then obviously definitely took a little step in the competitive direction, but really it was just my parents, yeah.
Did you have a favorite player growing up?
Jordan Spieth.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was your favorite course to play growing up, and do you have a favorite now that you've been here on Long Island playing here at Hofstra?
Favorite course playing growing up was probably St. Andrews. Me and my parents and my brother went to Scotland for my 12th birthday, so that was definitely a really special treat. And then Long Island, I would say just our home course, Garden City. We're so lucky to have our coach as a pro there, so going out there every weekend is always really fun.
St. Andrews, that is bucket list stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to do that at 12.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm jealous. So what's the key to this team finishing out this season strong? You mentioned you had 3 tournaments left, and then you got CAAs, so obviously you're hitting the grind right now.
Yeah, I think it's really just leaning on each other. I mean, we all of us know that we can shoot low, that we can, win. We've proven that. But it's just leaning on each other and keeping competition like really high during practice, and then just staying locked in during the tournaments. That's all we can really do.
That last one is an important one. Big weekend for golf. Who's winning the Masters?
I got Bryson.
Bryson. Oh, not going with your guy Jordan?
I'm going to take Bryson.
Bryson. All right. You heard it here first from Hank. All right, Hank. Congrats on the great weekend. Keep it up. We're rooting for you guys.
Thanks, guys.
And thanks again to Hank for a couple of minutes. Mariana Rodriguez claimed the individual title at the Hofstra Women's Golf Classic on Friday afternoon, leading Hofstra to a second-place team finish. Rodriguez shot a 74 in the sole round of play at Eisenhower Park. Freshman Callum Beach led the Hofstra men's outdoor track and field team at the 2026 Metropolitan Outdoor Championships on Friday with his first-place finish in the 3,000-meter steeplechase. And the Hofstra women's outdoor track and field team also had a successful day there, with Sophia Briggs leading the way for the Pride. As a team, Hofstra finished in 10th place, and Briggs earned a 4th place finish in the women's 5,000-meter event. Well, that'll do it for this episode of Blue and Gold Weekly. We'll be back next week with a brand new edition. Thanks so much for watching, and go Pride.